What's good, y'all? I'm Jerry, about to check out 6 WWE wrestlers rumored to be the White Rabbit. This video is by WrestleMania. The White Rabbit is like the newest storyline. Is like a QR code that constantly pops up on Raw and SmackDown, and it could be just about anybody. It could be the rumor. It's possibly Bray Wyatt returning to the WWE, or either Aleister Black, who recently just asked for his release from AEW. He could possibly be the White Rabbit and possibly return to WWE, or it could be somebody new or somebody currently in WWE transforming into a new character. So we about to see who WrestleMania thinks could be rumored to be the White Rabbit. So let's hop into this video.
For the past month, the hit song White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane has been playing at WWE shows. This began at live events, but the song has also started playing during commercial breaks on WWE's flagship shows. When the song plays, an ominous red light is summoned in the arena, and this has led to extensive speculation in relation to who is behind it. It was reported that Triple H is attempting to appeal to die-hard wrestling fans, and his way of doing this is with the White Rabbit teases. Now, this is a smart move, and it's worked wonders as the majority of online discourse, particularly on social media,
and they just dropped a new QR code yesterday on Raw.
The teasers evolved in recent weeks to include QR codes, but when those QR codes have been scanned, they lead to a Hangman game with a sinister message attached. It's truly an exciting time to be a wrestling fan, and the person behind the White Rabbit infiltration will soon present themselves to the world. Join us now as WrestleMania looks at 6 different WWE wrestlers who could be behind the entire thing. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell.
If it is Bray Wyatt, he could possibly go down in history as one of the most creative and innovative wrestlers as far as always coming up with new characters.
Well, the first possibility is without a doubt a reach, but there is a sign that White Rabbit is Baron Corbin. As during the match between Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio on the September 26th edition of Raw, a giant QR code was shown on screen. When this was scanned, a 16-second video was played, and what is interesting about this particular QR code is that it had a zip code of 40701, which is that of Corbin, Kentucky. This is the only thing at this stage currently linking White Rabbit to Corbin. Funny enough, there are a few things, as The Fiend defeated the Universal title there against The Miz in January 2020. Also, Bray Wyatt's last match before becoming The Fiend was against Baron Corbin. Yeah, a little out there, but there is a little connection there. But it looks like Corbin is set to begin an on-screen partnership with WWE Hall of Famer JBL, and has nothing to do with the ominous teasers.
JBL got a new limo?
Sanity. When the Sanity stable were in NXT, they were given a major push by Triple H. The game saw a lot of value in old members of the group, and this led to them being featured on virtually every single edition of NXT TakeOver. Sadly, when the stable was called up to the main roster, Vince McMahon wasn't a fan, and within a month, the stable had been taken off television. This was a huge shame, as the stable had a
what happened to Eric Young? What happened to my boy EY?
Main roster product. Now with McMahon
they still wrestle? Was he in TNA or something?
Triple H be attempting to bring Sanity back? Not Sanity behind the White Rabbit teases. Firstly, we know that the game has a fantastic relationship with every member of the group.
They still got Nikki Cross
they've been released, Eric Young, Killian Dane and Alexander Wolf have all spoken at length about the admiration they have for the Cerebral Assassin. So a return wouldn't be out of the picture. In relation to Nikki Cross, we know that she has a solid relationship with Triple H, but also new chairwoman Stephanie McMahon. So this could be a factor, as Stephanie may wish for Nikki to receive a mega push on television, and the return of Sanity would certainly be the way to go. The issue holding this idea back is the fact that fans may be let down. WWE fans, particularly die-hard fans who Triple H is trying to appeal to, are expecting a huge name to return or debut, and it's questionable if fans will embrace Sanity with open arms. Nevertheless, it will be an interesting reveal, and it would certainly give a brand new opportunity to a stable who deserves one more chance at success on the main roster. Number 4, Joe Gacy. In terms of making an impression, perhaps the best way to debut Joe Gacy on the main roster would be to have him be the person behind the White Rabbit teases. Gacy in 2022 has morphed his gimmick into a cult-like character who appears to have unexplained powers. Surely this would fit in line with the essence of the White Rabbit teases. Naturally, there are a few things holding the possibility of being revealed as Gacy, as his main event level NXT 2.0 feud with Bron Breakker fell completely flat, and fans question why Gacy was even being given a push. Therefore, if it is Gacy behind the scenes, then fans may be extremely let down. Gacy will be already fighting a battle in terms of fan reception that would be very hard for him to win. Whilst Gacy has potential, it would probably make more sense at this pivotal stage of his career for him to stay exactly where he is. Gacy should remain in NXT, work on his character, and work out what the gimmick truly stands for.
Yeah.
Then and only should WWE look on ways to creatively call Gacy up either to Raw or SmackDown. Number 3, Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is prone to disclosing when she's unhappy with her creative direction in WWE, and this is something Bliss has done for a number of times throughout her career. In early 2022, it was reported that Bliss informed Vince McMahon that she was unhappy in the company, and this later transpired to Bliss returning with an altered gimmick. Bliss, as things stand, is being presented as a babyface on television. Her character appears to have a hybrid between her goddess character and her infamous demonic character. However, the only thing tying her to the demonic gimmick is the fact that she still carries the Lily doll to the ring.
Yeah.
There are a few distinct elements that may lead to Bliss being behind the White Rabbit teases. The first of these was the fact that the lights went out during her match with Bayley on Raw. The second of these was the fact that she referenced a lyric from the White Rabbit song during a promo segment on Raw.
Could that be
whilst they certainly seem to
coincidental?
point towards Bliss being revealed as the mastermind behind White Rabbit, it appears that WWE are throwing everyone off the scent. Bliss is currently feuding with Damage Control on Raw, and it would be rather random for Bliss to suddenly drop this feud and rather drastically revert back to her supernatural persona. Is it possible that Bliss is somewhat linked to the
could they
teasers?
possibly be a
possibly
just
be
how
a
well
group?
Bliss's
Could they possibly be a group? Portraying the supernatural character, and the WWE is a business.
Maybe
after
a stable
all,
like
it
that.
seems unlikely at this stage
That'd
that
be
Bliss
hard.
is the one behind the entire thing.
And she could be
Number
the female
2,
leader of
Karrion
the
Kross. The central argument
Or the
indicating
main
that Karrion Kross
figure.
is White Rabbit is the fact that Kross has previously portrayed a character with the same name. During Kross's time in the acclaimed Lucha Underground promotion, Kross would portray a character known as White Rabbit. This has led to fans to assume that Kross is going to use this classic character. But this is too obvious and makes no sense. The biggest flaw in this idea is the fact that if it was going to be Kross, why would the WWE re-debut Kross only for him to then re-debut yet again as a brand new character? It'll be completely counterproductive. If it was Kross, the smartest thing to do would be to keep Kross off television completely, then re-debut him as a White Rabbit character.
You can X him out.
Whilst the Hangman teaser did feature an hourglass, this is likely another trick Triple H has pulled to trick fans into thinking it's going to be Kross. Another flaw is the fact that Kross is in the midst of a high-level program with Drew McIntyre on SmackDown. Kross is also set to face McIntyre in a strap match at Extreme Rules, so how would the White Rabbit reveal fit into all of these plans? It just lacks a sense of logic, and Triple H is well known to implement an element of common sense to his major storylines. And number 1, Bray Wyatt. The WWE release of Bray Wyatt in 2021 was without a doubt one of the most shocking releases in WWE history.
That'd be a great character.
Wyatt was a creative mastermind who was immensely
since
popular
the Fiend
with fans.
really didn't work out because of booking.
Wyatt had issues with Vince McMahon, and they butted heads on a number of occasions when it came to Wyatt's creative direction in WWE.
Triple H could possibly
Since
bring
leaving
that
the
character
company,
to life.
Wyatt has tried to keep away from the world of pro wrestling. He's made a number of appearances at wrestling-related conventions, but he's been reserved to once again step foot back into the squared circle.
Yeah.
It's been reported for months that Wyatt is set to return to WWE, and fans have eagerly been waiting for this to happen. It looks like Wyatt is indeed the individual behind the mysterious teases. The White Rabbit teases are everything Wyatt represents, and it's been an act of genius on the part of WWE. The red lighting that is summoned when the song is played in an arena is similar to the Fiend's lighting, and the font on the Hangman puzzle was the same font that was used for Bray Wyatt's t-shirt designs. This is the type of mystery and intrigue that Wyatt likes to put into his storytelling and work, and everything about how the teasers have been presented are in line with how Wyatt views his character. The question is, if it is Wyatt, what version of Wyatt returns? Do we get the classic Eater of the Worlds Wyatt? Do we bring back the Fiend? Or do we get a completely new character? It'll make sense for Wyatt to debut something brand new. Whilst the other characters were popular, they were heavily damaged by the bizarre and backwards booking decisions that damaged the credibility and impact.
They destroyed his whole character, especially with that match right there, the Hell in a Cell match.
Will allow Wyatt to
the worst Hell in a Cell match ever made, ever invented, man.
Treated with the respect it truly deserves. But there you have it, folks. 10 WWE wrestlers who could be behind the White Rabbit. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.
Alright, y'all, let me know who y'all think is the rumored to be the White Rabbit out of those 6 people that WrestleMania had in this video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and y'all see you next time. Peace.